It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. Game 3 brings us our first change of scenery, but what hasn't changed are my colleagues. At home in any arena, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. And the series tonight takes place in Oakland, where it'll be the Warriors going up against the Atlanta Hawks. Looking at the Hawks, here in the finals, and they remain undefeated in this postseason. They're the undisputed favorites at this point. We'll see if they can continue their unbeaten streak. It's rare to see a point guard lead the NBA in scoring, but that's exactly what Freak is doing right now. Not only that, but he's still making sure to get everybody involved. How great has this been for this kid?
I mean, only MVP candidates can lead the league in scoring at the point guard position. I mean, it's critical to his team's success. Most guys would say, well, he's shooting too much. But no, his teammates say he's not shooting enough. The only time he's not supposed to shoot the basketball, Ernie, is when he doesn't have it.
If he holds on to the scoring title and keeps running the offense like this, he'll have a claim as the best point guard in the game today. Heard it here first.
And the only time he's not shooting, Kenny, is when he doesn't have it.
No question.
Oh, I see what you did there. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. See you later, folks.
What if he's mentally shooting?
A 2-0 start to the finals. Things could change direction here in Game 3. 2K Sports brings you NBA playoff action. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. We've got the Atlanta Hawks facing the Golden State Warriors. Take a look at the Warriors. They can't panic, but after losing the first two on the road, you know, there's no question they'll need a win tonight to regain some confidence and make this a series.
Yeah, they were unable to steal a game on the road, but now in this third game, it's really do or die. They need a win to keep their championship hopes alive.
Yep, if they're able to win Game 3 tonight, that scenario becomes a definite possibility. They get a huge boost going forward. Fans would simply get crazier and more hyped up.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Neal, he's in at point guard. Chris Bosh is out there with Horford. Then there's Kyle Korver, and it's Batum in at small forward. Shots good by Neal.
And they get the first bucket.
And they'll hope that sets the tone at the offensive end going forward. It doesn't always work out that way, but better to start fast than not.
Curry kicks to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Golden State on D. They come off a really big loss on Sunday.
And hard to say whether it was the game plan defensively that let them down or just the inability to really bring the fire on that side of the ball.
And guys, it was a bit befuddling to me as to why they stuck with it. I mean, they dug themselves a hole and couldn't find the tweaks they needed to get out of it.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Green in the post, defended by Neal. Thompson misses.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Bosh, no one around him, connects from three-point range. Bosh has got his first 3 points of the game.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
It's Curry with the drive. Rebound, Atlanta. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And the idea of setting a screen on that play was right, but just poor execution.
Yeah, it just can't be a hard screen at all costs. There is a legality to how you set a screen, so you've got to be inside of both lines, legal and hard.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And he gets it to go.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
The pass to Horford on the wing. Korver. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. Horford dishes to Neal. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Good. Bosch has got 5 points so far.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Curry kicks to Green. Oh, good with the triple. Action gone 4-4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And it's Bosch, that time on the assist by Korver. That's 7 points for Chris Bosch.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Neal. And it's sent back by Spates. And here is Curry. On the wing, Green. Again, the miss by Green. Atlanta leading by 6. And it's Korver off the drive. The feed to Neal. Thompson with the rebound.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Now here's Curry. He's guarded by Neal. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness. I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
Kicks it to Horford. Platoon passes to Neal. And stolen by Spates. Thompson, left side. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Horford dishes to Batum. Here's Neal. Great D that time from Green.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Now, Freak. Harrison Barnes missing on the 3. And here's Bosch for 3. They get it back. Now here's Freak, covered by Barnes, and Neal kicks to Batum. Horford the pass to Neal. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Freak is second.
And it seems like he's taking one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Thornton comes in for Klay Thompson. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Teague's checked in. And here we go. Teague hit.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. The Hawks leading by 5. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Guys, Steve Kerr gave me a few moments to catch up with him. He had an upbeat attitude when we spoke, especially for being down 2 games in the NBA Finals. He explained his demeanor, though, saying everyone expects them to hold serve in their building, and we feel we can do the same. Confidence not lacking on their sideline despite the deficit, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Curry kicks to Barnes. Three-pointer. Can't get it to go. And Atlanta will come the other way. Neal. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Kent Bazemore is checked in for the Warriors. And then for Atlanta, Olynyk is checked in for Horford. Warriors leading by 3. This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Neal, he's in at the point. Horford is out there with Chris Bosh. Then there's Batum, and it's Teague in at the 2-guard spot. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Teague's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Atlanta. Warriors shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. From the baseline, Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Neal dishes to Horford. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Offline with his 3.
And with room like that off the pitch, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Feeds it to Green. Beyond the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 10 points for Draymond Green.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Batum passes to Bosh. Teague dishes to Neal. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Neal's got 11.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now, here's Thompson. Pass to Barnes. Golden State moving the ball around. Curry's shot is off.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
And it's Green missing for Atlanta. They've gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. And a wide-open look for free. It's good from long range. And now a 3-point Hawks lead.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's the screen. Teague against Thompson. And it's sent back by Neal. Fast break, the Hawks.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Tipped away. Curry with it. To the wing right side. They double him with Freak. Passes it to Looney. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Horford.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the lead.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy. Bucket.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for the Hawks. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Neal kicks to Horford. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Horford's got his second basket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now, here's Thompson. And the wide open shot from Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. That's 12 points for Draymond Green. For Atlanta, they've gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far. Bosh against Green. Bosh passes to Neal. Back to Bosh. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. A chance here now for a 3-point play.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
It's been a good game tonight for Bosh. 12 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Thompson.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Now, I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
The shot by Looney, no good. And here's Atlanta. They're on a 14-6 run.
Get the ball inside.
This is the Bosh. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Atlanta.
They're hovering around 50% for the game in 3-pointers. That's pretty good. But they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
The screen from Thompson. Curry kicks to Thompson. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Thompson's got 8.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Neal dishes to Batum. Shoots from the baseline. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Bosh. 16 points for Freak.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Curry can't get it to go. Atlanta leading by 7. And Neal kicks to Corbin. Again, the Hawks score.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Warriors got the job done. He had 46 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Second is Chris Bosh. Fourth, Nick Batum.
Well, these two guys are consistent producers. Excellent playoff run so far. The crowds get louder, and on every shot, it's got to be hard to maintain your concentration, but these guys find a way to do it.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Looney. Hairston comes in for Barnes. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Thornton in for Curry. Here's Green. 12 points for him. Can they get it? That's tipped, and the whistle blew, so that'll be a shooting foul. Great defensive effort there with the blocked shot, but he got more than just the ball that time. Free throws coming up right now. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
And both free throws good for Spates.
Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots from the foul line. And that's a must-do when you're down.
Ring shot on the way. And it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got his 6th rebound on the night. Thornton passes to Bazemore. Pass to Hairston. Here's the 3. That's good. Hairston's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Now here's Freak following the miss by Draymond Green. Yaremko dishes to Neal. Spates with the block. And stolen by Freak. Here's Schroeder. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
This offense just continues to impress.
Yeah, getting hotter and hotter, Greg, and they're really cooking now. Actually cooking with gas, and you know what kind of heat that is. Fire!
Here's Bazemore. And Thornton kicks to Green. 6 to shoot. Here's Spates. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Spates has got 4 points now in the quarter. 36 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Neal. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here. And he makes the first. Bogdanovich is checked in for Kyle Korver. Neal hits them both.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunities.
Here is Hairston. And another 3 for Golden State. There's 18 seconds left here in the second. The Hawks leading by 8. Neal passes to Schroeder. Here's Neal. 1 second left. And that does it for the first half of play. Hawks lead by 8. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the #1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
I'm trying to. I know we're a lot tougher to play when, you know, I can limit second chances and get a lot of one and dones on defense. I think we should be able to keep it going next half as well.
Your mindset is working. Well done. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the 3rd quarter of basketball.
All right, men, big half coming up. Pay attention to what I'm about to say, and we'll be walking out of here with game 3 under our belt.
Passing has been outstanding. You guys are playing smart team basketball. We've got to continue to share the ball exactly as we have been.
But we did get a nice lift off the bench in that half. I might want to stay with some of those hot hands, so everybody be ready. And no standing around out there. I want to see our shooters open, and that happens because we're moving, looking for the gaps in the defense.
Don't forget how hard you all worked to be here in the finals. Let's get it done.
Hey everybody, I'm here. Figured I'd do a little commentary in the second half, talk about some of the real world sports action going on in local news or national news. Again, the NBA Finals have kind of been a little underwhelming, man. Like, I think most people were expecting sort of the clash of the Titans, and it has not been that, not by a long shot, and that's a little disappointing, man. You wait all year for a compelling series, and so far this final has been anything but that. A lot of people are calling for, LeBron, Draymond, and unfortunately, Cleveland just looked overmatched. If the first two games are any kind of indication of what the rest of this series is going to be, then I might not be tuning in, man. And the league, I'm sure, is well aware of that. So I hope things change. I hope Cleveland can maintain a little pride. And I should help Bosh out. I should have him try to get a kick out, but whatever. Wow. Steph. Anyway, I'm gonna keep it simple, keep it quick. What are your thoughts on the finals so far, man? Have you been impressed? Are you a Cleveland fan? Oh, that's me. That's what I do, Steph. Or are you going for Golden State? Right now, man, I believe Golden State is what they've been advertised as, man. It takes a minute. It took me a minute last year to kind of get into them, but I'm gonna tell you something. They play a real nice, crisp, smart brand of ball, man. And, you got to give him, that dude is blowing up. Anyway, you got to give him some credit. So tell me what you think.
Very little you can do defensively.
Barnes against Batum. Now the dish to Horford. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for two. Horford's got 6.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Spates with a screen on Korver. And Thompson kicks to Spates. Bounces high off the rim and drops. He's got 8.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Neal passes to Bosh. Horford kicks to Batum. Picked by Horford. That's a 2 from Korver, and Atlanta again with the bucket.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Warriors trail by 12. Here's Bazemore. 5 points in the game. He feeds it to Barnes. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Barnes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
1:43 left to play in the third. Schroeder, terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Here's Bazemore. He dishes it to Barnes for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Neal's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. 1:07 left in the third quarter. Outside, Green. Off target from outside.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Neal dishes to Bogdanovich. Neal passes to Jerebko. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Now here's Schroeder. Not a lot of room. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. .43 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Warriors trail by 11. Hairston kicks to Barnes. Here's Bazemore. Rebound Atlanta. Neal's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And there's the pass to Jerebko. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Thornton. The shot's good from Jerebko. Jerebko's got 6 points.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the three.
They set the pick. The feed to Thornton. Here's Barnes. And again, no good by Golden State.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage even though it was all over.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's Atlanta leading by 14. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter.
All right, up by 14 as we watch a few highlights, or half of a highlight, whatever. Going into game 3, the hope is to kind of put an end to the series.
Welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. Warriors trail by 14, and so in the game for the Hawks. Neal in at point guard. Kyle Korver is out there with Chris Bosh. Then there's Horford, and it's Teague in at the 2 guard. Now here's Spates. He kicks to Thompson. 5 to shoot. Pulls from the top of the key. Neal pulls it in. Neal's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Outside Teague. Horford with a screen on Curry. Teague the pass to Neal. Kicks it to Horford. Over to the wing. Picked by Horford. Freak sets a screen for Teague. And Steph Curry with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Teague against Thompson. Feeds to Korver. Teague dishes to Bosh. Shot clock at 5, and Neal kicks to Teague. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And Green gets it to go.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And Neal kicks to Bosh. Horford sets a screen for Teague. Back to Bosh. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
That free throw good from Bosh. Atlanta making a switch here. Batum's checked in. And so Bosh nails both of them. Warriors trail by 15. Outside Curry. Spates sets a screen. And Thompson kicks to Thornton. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And Thornton drops 2.
It's been a good one for Thornton. He's got 8 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle. Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
He hits the second from the line.
You know, they've really improved at the line from the first half. Things have gotten a lot better. They've gotten there a good number of times, and they've converted a high percentage of them.
Thompson with the bucket.
Yeah, excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
The Hawks leading by 12. And Neal kicks to Bosch. Here's the screen. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Here's Spates. Neal pulls it in.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game. Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Thompson with the bucket. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Neal passes to Horford. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Outside Curry. Pass to Thompson. Spates sets a screen. And Thompson kicks to Spates. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Yeah, he's most certainly not the reason they're in a hole. I mean, his percentage has been outstanding.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risks to see if they can cut that lead down. Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Neal dishes to Horford. Freak with it. Curry meets him. On the wing, Thompson. Guarded by Korver and stolen by Freak.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
With the shot. Warriors with the rebound. Spates has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Thornton passes to Thompson. Back to Thornton. Lets the three fly. The shot is off. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Now here's Freak. Batum attacking. That drops. And the Hawks lead by 12.
That's a nice drive there, Kevin. He beat the lone defender and was wide open under the hoop.
Outside Curry. And he gets the bucket.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Passes it to Horford. Dishes it to Neal. To the paint. And it's Bosch, that time on the assist by Neal. And that's 31 points for Chris Bosch.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Freak with it. Curry meets him. It's stolen by Green. Outside Curry. Pass to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Korver against Thompson. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those when he misses when he's got that much room.
And Neal kicks to Horford. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
The lead now cut to single digits. 10 points for Steph Curry.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple.
Harrison Barnes, who's checked in for Marcus Thornton.
Roll up top.
And Atlanta has possession. 8-point game.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Thompson comes with the double team. Neal dishes to Korver.
Sticking too much.
Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. Batum with the three. Good. And the Hawks lead by 11.
And they're going to have a hard time climbing back into this game if they continue to defend like that.
Spates sets a screen. Thompson for three. Neal pulls it in. Neal's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And here's Bosch for three. Here's Horford. Another shot. No up. Good D by Thompson.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
And yes, sir, that one drops. And that's 12 points in the game for Kyle Korver.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And they will call over the back on the play.
And that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound, just a little too aggressive.
And unnecessary. That's over the top. That's doing too much, Greg. He wasn't in good position there, and he was never going to get the ball. He just wasted a foul.
It will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Curry.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for free. He's got 13 rebounds, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
So he gets them both. Here's Curry. We've got 1:13 left in the game. No good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. At one point, they led by 16.
Just a solid performance. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Horford, that's good. He's 5 for 9.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that move.
And Green gets it to go.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Got it.
And Neal kicks to Korver. Korver off the pick from Neal. Korver passes to Neal. Outside Bosch. He's looking for Horford and finds him. And he gets it to go. And the Hawks lead by 14.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Hey, all right now. What's up, girl?
Well, with a game like tonight, you were all over the place. A triple-double in the box score. Would you consider this one of your better games of the season thus far?
Really? Triple-double? I didn't know that. I guess I would have to say that it was one of the better ones I've played then. Really? I'm just happy with how the team competed, that we got the win. Personal stats are secondary to that.
Congratulations, Kevin. You're going to deliver it. Take some chops.
Doris, thank you as always. Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And as the fans file out of the building, now time to head over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. And another triple-double from him in this game. I mean, he's totally firing on all cylinders, playing just masterful basketball out there.
He was up to every single challenge he faced tonight. He was in such control of the ball game. His showcase of his skill set was awesome.
He stepped up in a huge way tonight. You know, we all think of him as a role player, but not tonight. It's the NBA Finals, baby. He was the star.
And we hope you enjoyed tonight's game as much as we did, though that is doubtful. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, and we'll see you for more NBA Finals action coming up soon.
Once again, another NBA game in the books. I don't know what Shaq is talking about. I ain't no role player, man. I've been the #1 guy for a while. Whatever. Context, 2K. We're looking for context. I didn't shoot that great from the field. I was 10 of 22. Three-pointers have gone into the tank. I'm not a three-point shooter for some reason. I changed up my shot to LaMarcus Aldridge, and my numbers went down. I'm going to have to figure it out. I got 14 rebounds, 15 assists. I'm moving the ball like a madman, which I love. But going forward, I think the series is over. Much like I believe the actual NBA real-life finals series is over. So coming up on the conclusion of my third year, I will finally have attained that elusive title. Like, this is my third season in the game, and man, the first 2 seasons, I was ready to quit. I was like, man, I'm done with this character. Like, done. I actually kind of gave up on it for a while, and I played it through another my player, which had a little bit more success, but I didn't like as much. I was playing a center, and I'm on the Spurs, and I might go back to that cat and, you know, play through that playoff. I'm in the playoff in that save too. However, I didn't like playing center nearly as much, so I would always come back to my shooting guard and just kind of struggle through under the realization that I'll get better. And damn it, I've gotten better, and the game has opened up. It's a lot of fun, and this was a much sort of a tougher attack by the Golden State Warriors. So I'm looking for game 4. They're going to come out swinging, or we're going to blow them out and win on their court. And then we'll go back home and, celebrate in the A, finally bringing the championship to the A. Well, technically the Hawks have won a championship, but not the Atlanta Hawks. Whatever. Peace. See you next time.